Okay, so then we talk about this next loop. Okay, so what is next? So what is this next loop? Okay, so this one is important. You need to know. Okay, so if you have two loops, okay, so first we need to check the outer loop. Okay, outer loop will tell you how many iterations you will have. So for this one, so we're using a while loop to do this counted loop, right? So right now it's one. Okay, we just ignore this part. Okay, first. So if we ignore this part, what's this one gonna do? Okay, so first this one will print empty line. Okay, so empty line it means they will go to next line. Then increasing the outer loop by one and reset the inner loop by one. Okay, so what that means? Okay, so if here I print one, for example, so one, go to next line, we increase the outer loop to two. Okay, so two is not equal to six, which means we go here, we print one. Then we increase again to the three. So 3 is not equal to 6. Here we go here again and increase 1. Okay, then we increase 4. 4 is not equal to 6. So we print 1. Then increase by to the 5. Okay, so 5 is not equal to 6. Okay, we print this one. Then we update here to the 6. If we do the 6, 6 not equal to 6. So obviously that's wrong. So basically, you can tell here, we print 5 lines. Okay, so basically, here has 5 iteration. Right? Once you know these 5 iterations, you should be able to know, okay, each iterations what we're gonna do. Okay, so if here we just delete this one, so here is empty. Okay, right now, empty, 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 only have 5 lines. Okay, in the iteration first. Okay, so what you need to do, the outer is 1 plus 1, which is 2. The inner is 1. So 1 is not equal to 2. So we print here. So here is print, there's no line. So which means we go this line by line. Okay? Not line by one line, just the character after character. Okay? So which you will print 1. Okay? Then you increase interloop 2 by 1. So here is 2. Right? The outer loop doesn't change, correct? Because we didn't go next line. Okay, so still outer loop is 1 plus 1, which is 2, not equal to 2. Okay, so which is false. You will go over here. Okay, go to the next iteration and increase the outer to the 2. Right, so we just go here. So one line, so you have 5 iteration, right? First you get the 1. Okay, then you go this line, so the outer loop will change to the 2, right? And we reset this int to 1 again. So Then we go to the second iteration, okay? Second iteration. Second iteration, so right now, we reset the inner loop for the 1. And the outer loop right now is 2, so 2 plus 1 is 3. Then we print, okay, so 1 is not equal to 3. So we print 1 in the iteration 2, and the increase by 1, okay, for the inner loop. So here is 2 again. So 2 is not equal to 3, right? So we will print 1 again and increase this one for 3. So 3 is not equal to 3, so which is a return false, right? So you will go over here, go to the next iteration, update the outer loop, okay, by 1, which means you got 3. Okay, then reset the int loop to a 1. Okay, so which means we gonna make this one, rewrite this again. Okay, so rewrite this again. You got this is 1, which is 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so 1 is not equal to 4. We print 1. Okay, then you increase this one to 2. So 2 is not equal to 4. So we print 1 again, then increase this one to a 3. So 3 is not equal to 4, right? We do this one again. So it's true. So we print 1 again. Okay, so then you increase this one to 4. So 4 is not equal to 4, which is a return false, right? So you go over here again and go to the next iteration. Okay, right now the outer loop will change to the 4. Okay, and reset this condition, right? So when we reset this condition, so this is 1 again. 4 plus 1 is 5, right? So right now it's not equal, okay? So 1 is not equal to 5, correct? So this one will print 1, okay? Then increasing to 2. Okay, 2 is not equal to 5. We print 1 again, right? Then increasing to the 3. The 3 is not equal to 5. Okay, it's true, so we plus 1. Okay, and increasing to 4. So 4 is not equal to 5. So we print 1 again. Okay, and increasing to 5. 5 is not equal to 5, so which means it is false. So we will update the outer loop to 5. Okay, and we update this loop again. Okay, then is the inner loop is 1, the outer loop is 5 plus 1, okay, which is 6. Okay, so 1 is not equal to 6. You will print here 5 iteration, right? So 1, then increasing to 2. So 2 is not equal to 6. True, print 1. Okay, then you increase it by 2 to 3. So 3 is not equal to 6. You print 1. Okay, increasing to a 4. 4 is not equal to 6, which is true. You print 1. Okay, and increasing to 5. Okay, then the 5 not equal to 6. 2, right? You print 1 and increase into 6. 6 is not equal to 6, which is false. Okay, you go to the next one. Okay, once you go to the next one, right now, you're gonna continue to increasing the outer loop to the 6, right? When you do the 6, the outer loop going to the 6, the 6 is not equal to 6, which is false. So this outer loop will jump out, never get into the loop again, and to the next statement. Okay, the result will be look like this. Okay, so the format is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so I think this is important. Okay, you need to go over this one very seriously and very carefully. Okay, if in the next in our final exam, if I ask you to do something very similar, or I convert this one into a for loop, you should be able to handle this. Okay, so before we how about you pause this video, okay, for maybe for 5 minutes, okay, try to convert this one to the for loop. Okay, so I will give the result once you start continue the video. Okay, just pause for 5 minutes, try to do this by yourself first. All right, so hopefully you pause this one and got your solution. Then we need to talk about this one. So basically, this one we know, this iteration we already have is 5 times, right? So for the for loop, it's very easy. We can handle the out loop only for 5 times, right? So it should be int outer loop. Okay, so I just the shortcut outer loop is for example here's 1, and for the 6 is not equal to 6. There's the other way we can do is outer loop. Okay, out is not equal. You can do not equal, but normally we will do is 6. Okay, because every time we increasing by 1 is out plus plus. Okay, so right now you should know, okay, from 1 to 5 basically, right? So which means you have 5 iteration. Okay, so once you know the 5 iterations, here what you need to do is to compare with the inner loop with outer loop, right? So basically we want to know is the inner loop, if it's 1, okay, then we compare with outer loop. Okay, so in the outer loop we always plus 1, then the inner loop plus plus. Okay, then this is a for loop which we want to do. So basically for this one, we remove this one, remove this one, remove this one. Then you have print, right? 1. And here is print line is empty. Okay, so here you need to make sure is run 5 times. Here you need to make sure the inner loop should smaller than outer loop. So we just the +1. Okay, there's another way you can do is 0 and put here you just for the out. Okay, so this always be smaller by 1. Okay, so which means always be at least they will print once. Based on this increasing, okay, they will do more until they match with 5, 6, right? So this one will to 5, to 6, to 5. So 0 to 5 is not equal. So basically will run, the maximum will run 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? So I just try, so this one, the maximum will be 5 times. The minimum will be run 0 to 1 and smaller than 1. So only to 1 times 1, okay? So I hopefully you can just go over this chapter, these two chapter again, because for the if statements and the for loop statements, while loop statements is very, very important when you go to the next semester. Okay, even more, I think this logical things is most important and fundamental things for computer science. No matter what kind of a programming language, they all using very similar syntax as Java use. Okay, just to make sure you understand this. Okay, let me know if you have any question. The rest of the questions you can, if you still confused, you cannot find an answer in in your laptop, uh, using a mapping or check the PowerPoint or textbook, you always can find me or ask question on the piazza. Okay,